Okay, I know for a fact I am not the only person that watched a whole 15-minute recap of the entire franchise leading up to the final reckoning. Don't lie to me, I know you did it too. If there is one thing that recap did for me, is remind me that the franchise peaked here. So Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning is hopefully the final installment into the Mission Impossible franchise. The film is once again directed by Christopher McQuarrie and it stars Tom Cruise, Haley Atwell, Ving Rhames, Simon Pegg, Pom Klementieff, and Esai Morales. Ethan Hunt and the IMF team race against time to find the Entity, a rogue artificial intelligence that can destroy mankind, which is essentially part 2 of Dead Reckoning. Now I'll be honest, I enjoyed this film, but I was also kind of disappointed. To me, this film is kind of a step down from the last 4 installments. I'll dive deeper into my issues, but I want to talk about the good first. There are 2 things that have made this entire franchise iconic and memorable and such a lovable piece of art. And that is the stunt work and of course, the GOAT, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is such a juggernaut when it comes to entertainment. The guy knows how to feed the audience. He's super intriguing, he's charismatic, he knows how to bring in the heart into a film, and he cares about his craft. The guy is in his early 60s and he is still doing stunts that most of us wouldn't even dare to do, even if we were getting paid to do so. This man is quite literally a daredevil. This film is one of my personal favorite performances from him. The audience will never get tired of him bringing his art to the big screen. Without Tom Cruise, we would not have the iconic and memorable stunt sequences. The stunt work has been one of the core foundations of this entire franchise, and The Final Reckoning just further proves why we love this franchise. The submarine and the plane sequence was phenomenal. I truly believe this is some of the best stunt work we've gotten in the entire franchise, especially the submarine sequence. The submarine sequence delivers this claustrophobic and anxiety-fueled tension. Mind you, that whole scene went on for at least 20 minutes. I was genuinely on the edge of my seat. The dude next to me was dead ass looking like this the entire time. It's like as the sequence went on, it became more and more intense. That scene had no reason playing with my emotions. And the plane sequence was just as awesome. They've been marketing the hell out of that sequence in all of the trailers, but I am glad they saved the sub scene for the film because that stunt is for the books. And I love the entire cast as well. Haley Atwell once again being a great addition to the franchise, Pom Klementieff, and of course the return of Ving Rhames and Simon Pegg. I love this team. Every single actor and actress had a moment to shine in this film. Like everyone gets their hell yeah badass moment. I love how Tremel Tillman's appearance got the biggest reaction in my theater. I mean, look at his aura, listen to his dialogue. Why wouldn't you want him a part of your team? Now I would say this, the first act of this film, it was pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie. The first act was just one big recap of the entire franchise, and that recap went on for a while. It kind of annoyed me, but I get it because let's be honest, most of us probably forgot what happened in the past films. I was still entertained, but I was also kind of like, can we kind of pick this up? But thankfully, as the movie goes on, it gets better. The second and the third act really made up for the slowness of the first act, especially in the third act because I didn't know where this movie was going to go. I didn't know how it was going to end. After all, this is the final film, right? So technically anything can happen. But like I said in my Dead Reckoning review 2 years ago, this movie really reminds us of the dangers of AI. 2 years ago, AI was already advanced, but it was only getting better and better. And now today in the big 2025, it's kind of scary. I don't want AI to take over the movie industry. I don't want AI to take over music. I don't even want AI to take over art. I do not want AI to take over the news. So thank you, Mission Impossible, for putting that fear in my heart again. Also, this movie is nearly 3 hours long. That is crazy. I personally don't mind if a film is pushing 3 hours as long as it's entertaining from start to finish. But I feel like this film did not need to be that long. I mean, hell, if you cut down at least 20 minutes, that probably would have worked better. One of my biggest issues with this film is Gabriel. Yeah, I won't lie, Gabriel, he kind of sucks in this movie. And it's funny because I liked him in Dead Reckoning, but in this film, he doesn't really do anything. In fact, he takes a step back. And in the third act, he turns into this mustache twirling cartoon villain, which I won't lie, I kind of liked, but I also didn't like. I feel like this movie genuinely forgot about Gabriel. We see him in the first act, he disappears, and then boom, he comes back in the third act. Honestly, if you took him out this movie, nothing would really change. And I don't know about y'all, but I got a really big feeling this isn't the final film. Based off how it ended, this didn't feel like a hey, we're done forever. This felt more of like a hey, we're done. For now. Knowing Tom Cruise, he's got at least one more in him. Also, this movie costed $400 million. In order for this film to turn a profit, it would have to crack at least $1 billion. And given the competition in theaters right now, I don't really see that happening. I don't want this movie to fail, but let's be real. But in the end, guys, The Final Reckoning was a satisfying conclusion of a 30-year franchise. Great action, phenomenal stunt work, Tom Cruise, an incredible cast, and overall, it's just a solid, fun movie if you can get past the first act. So, plugging Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. Into the rank system, I am placing this one into the pass zone. But yeah, y'all, that is pretty much my review for Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. Let me know down in the comments section below what you guys thought about the film. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What is your favorite installment in this franchise, and why is it Fallout? Whatever you thought, let me know down in the comments section below. And as always, guys, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you all in the next one.